everybody, Danny here from the gallery. I just wanted to step you into our deep, dark sewer where bad things happen to good people that are just exploring and they get in trouble and all kinds of crazy situations happen. So I did want to talk about our sort of inverted pyramid of controller support. So right here I have the Hydra. We're starting with the Hydra because it just makes the most sense for virtual reality and those kinds of applications with the Oculus Rift, but we're not leaving anybody out in the cold. So people want to play with a gaming monitor and a gaming keyboard and all of that stuff, so we're boiling down that data into standard game controllers and mice and keyboards so that everybody has a chance to play the gallery. That's the kind of game it is. So I'm just going to put you right into the sewer here, and I'm going to show you some really fun kind of spray can interactions. So here's where I just came in down this rope here, turn my headlamp on here, came down there, let's go in here for a bit. So right now I've got things mapped, head rotations happening on the stick. That could be ported over, it will be ported over to the Oculus Rift. And I've got body rotation orientation forward back on the left analog stick. So let's get into some spraying action. I'll go to this wall here. I don't need my headlamp because there's a light right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to reach into my backpack and pull out my spray can. So here I got my cap, which I'm holding and move around, which is kind of fun. And I've got my spray can. The interesting thing about the spray can is you actually have to hold it like you would a real spray can. So you have to, tilt it in the right angle, and your trigger actually depresses and does the spraying. So I'll just try some here. Smile. Okay, I'll move up to here and do another little spray. There is actually a practical application for the spray can. Let's see if I can. I'll be a bad boy and spray up this sign. What else can I do? Let's see if I can draw a eye. Okay, so that's not a great eye, but it kind of looks like an eye. Let's take a little trip down through the sewer. It's pretty dark, so right now I've got my spray can, so I'm gonna take that, put it back in my backpack, and I'm going to turn my headlamp on. And let's go for a little jaunt. So, as we mentioned in our campaign, the sewer networks and different environments in the gallery are randomized. So we have these big modular sections, and they link together in logical ways. But what it creates is this massive play area where you really can get lost, and that's kind of an exciting game mechanic in and of itself. And it necessitates things like the spray can. So right here, before I go into the spillway room, I'm going to turn to my wall here and get my spray can out. And I don't think I'm close to that, hang on. And I'm just going to mark that wall. That way I know that I came in from that direction. So moving forward into this area, I can see that I've got a way to go left, and there's a way to go forward, so I'm just going to go forward, and before I go into this passageway, I'm actually going to tag this column right here. Saying, I went that way. And I'm going to move into this little tube here. And before I get too deep into that area, I'm going to actually turn and tag this wall as well. And tagging just becomes a really interesting mechanic all of a sudden, and because of the Razer Hydra, I mean, this will all be handled with the gamepad and the mouse by a reticle, and we'll do sort of logical, spray mechanics based on look. But for now, for the Hydra, this is just a great, really fun mechanic. The spray can will actually run out. You can't use it indefinitely, so you really have to kind of conserve it and use it wisely. So in our next demo, which I'm going to show you right now, we're going to move into our Earth element world, and I'm going to show you some more fun interactions.